Hi, everybody. Cheryl Knowlton, CEO and Chief Energy Officer of Dynamite Productions, coming at you with some really bad news. I think I've probably had too much Botox to register how I'm actually feeling right now. Last week, something really terrible happened, and I made a commitment. I promised my team and my ePro course that I taught last week for a local association in Florida. I committed that I would make this video and share it with you. Here's what happened. A week ago Monday, I'm there on my computer having a Zoom call with my amazing team when all of a sudden up popped a Venmo request from my oldest daughter for $300. Very atypical of her, just suffice it to say, very atypical of her. My chief marketing officer is my daughter, Janine, and she was on this team call with me, and I said, "Hey, Neen, did you see that?" And she said, "What are you talking about?" I said, "Did you just get a Venmo request from Ashley for $300? And she said, "No. What does it say?" So I opened it up, and it said, "Hey, I'm at the grocery store and I forgot my purse. If you'll just hurry and Venmo me $300, I promise I will send it right back to you as soon as I get home. Thanks, love you," and a little heart. It sounded enough like her that it could have been legit, but it was also not quite passing the smell test. It didn't feel right. And as soon as I read that to Janine, she said, "That is fraud. Do not pay it." So I thought, all right, I'm going to do what I know to do in this situation, and I'm going to reach directly out to the person and ask them, "Hey, is this legit?" So that's what I did. I picked up my phone. I texted Ashley. I said, "Hey, just got a Venmo request from you. Is this legit?" And she said, "What in the heck are you talking about?" So I immediately went into the family thread and I said, "Hey, everybody, because we have a text thread, we blow each other up all day, every day, like 62 texts every day. It's a thing. Everybody, if you got a Venmo request from Ashley for $300, it is fraud. It is not her. Don't pay it." A few seconds later, my youngest daughter, Laurel, texted back, "I just did." I tell you this because there are bad people in the world. I live in my Pollyanna bubble. It's a beautiful, wonderful place with unicorns farting rainbows across the lawn. It's fabulous. And I, as a leader, I, as a parent, I, as a business owner, need to make certain that I am warning my friends, you, people I love and care about genuine fraudulent situations going on that good people, like my youngest daughter, fell prey to. So I thought, okay, Venmo is a big enough company. They're going to honor this. They're going to support this. They don't want bad press. That was not the case. Being in a queue of 156 people, my youngest daughter attempted for hours to get a hold of someone so that she could hopefully get her $300 back. Nope. Venmo said absolutely not. They would not help her. And that was a huge disappointment. There are members of my family who have sworn off Venmo, will not use it ever again because they don't stand by their product. If people are going to be fraudulently copying other people's accounts and then defrauding people, that's really not a very good product in my opinion, but I'm just here to tell you what happened, and you don't really care about my thoughts about it necessarily. If you do, I'm happy to share them, but maybe not in this video. So then she called our credit union. We've banked at our credit union for decades. We love our credit union. They usually take really good care of us, especially when it comes to fraudulent transactions. They said no. They would not help her. And so now we get to go to Visa and try to dispute it as a fraudulent charge. Point being, there's 2 points. Number one, in the event that you get any kind of a Venmo request from anyone that you were not expecting, just take a second. I know we're all running Mach 10 with our hair on fire. Who am I to stop you from doing that? I'm just going to invite you to slow down for a second and just verify it before you try and do a good deed, help someone out thinking you're going to get the money right back and pay it. So reach out. If you've heard my other fraud stories, you've heard that would have saved the day. Just reach out, touch someone, verify. Number two, I'm going to show you how to do this on my very own Venmo because my daughter, Janine, showed me how to do this earlier. Open up your Venmo. Go up here to settings, go down to privacy. And if you need to pause this and come back, that's okay. But open your Venmo, go to settings in the top right corner, down to privacy. And do you see? I'm being accountable right here, right now. Right now, all of my Venmo transactions are public. And that's how they were able to copycat my daughter Ashley's account. And I have since found out that someone copycatted my account also. So if you get a Venmo request from me, it's probably not legit unless it has my picture. And even still, reach out to me, make sure it's legit. I'm going to go down here while we're talking and I'm going to make it private. And it's going to ask me, are you sure you want to do this? And I'm going to say, change anyway. Yes, I want it to be private. And now all of my Venmo transactions are only going to be visible to me and to the person that I am sending money to or receiving money from. Why am I making this video? Because I love you and I care about you. And I'm so sad that my daughter got taken in this situation. She was trying to be a good sister, trying to be a good person, and now she's out $300. Please just slow down enough to make sure that you do not send money to any Venmo account that is not actually legitimate. And if you feel so inclined, like I did, took my daughter's great advice and made my account private. That is my message for the day. Stay safe, everybody. I love you. I care about you, and we'll see you next time.